Cars. Now, some people choose to drive cars, some people choose to collect them, some people choose to destroy them. So there's always many different kinds of people doing different stuff with cars. But today we have been lucky enough to get a chance to go inside this place and check out their collection of cars. You have Formula One cars, Ferraris, Beetles, little weird Vespas. So today we're going to be looking at all that stuff, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's go. Now, this is a Ferrari 126 C3. Comes with a 1.5 liter engine, turbocharged V6. Now, this is an official Formula One car, and it was used in 1983 for racing. Look at this thing. And as we come here to the driving, obviously not your usual cabin, a little tinier than the cars you drive, but obviously it has 12,000 RPMs. Has 12,000 RPMs, and yeah, I mean, look at the engineering from back in the day. It's a manual transmission. There's your gear shifter stuck so like down in the corner, and that's what a F1 Ferrari car looked like. A Formula One official racing car from the 1980s looked like. Moving on to the next car. Now, this is the Mercedes SLR McLaren 722. Pretty long name for a car, but 5.5 liter engine, V8, naturally aspirated, which means no turbos, no turbochargers, no superchargers, nothing. It's just raw power. This car makes 650 horsepower. Take a look at this. I don't know what to say, but just take a look at this. Carbon fiber. The whole body is made out of carbon fiber. All this is carbon fiber. You've got carbon fiber pieces all over the place for weight reduction, of course. But this is obviously history, because you don't see this kind of stuff anymore. You don't see collaborations between two very respected and very big car or automotive, companies or factories that make cars like that. So let's just have a quick look at the interior from the outside here, because we're not allowed to go inside. I wonder why, but look at this. Look at this thing. Here's our beautiful cameraman, if you guys wondered who it is. But it looks beautiful from the inside. You have carbon fiber seats, bucket seats, and I don't know why I focused on the paint there, because I don't know what it's called, but under that is carbon fiber. So let's move on to the next car. Now, moving on to this car. This is one of my dream cars. I've dreamt of owning one of these cars until I came here and found out what the price was. $575,000. So, no, but for those people who are interested, like me, we just want to know numbers, right? So this car comes with a 2.6 liter engine, H6, which really means flat 6, but don't tell anyone. This car makes 210 horsepower, which isn't great, but the car is a beauty. Now, you take a look at this. This is the McLaren 688 HS MSO. Long name. And it has a 3.8 V8 twin turbo engine, which looks like this. Now, one thing I love about this car that I can't afford, why I say I can't afford, like I'll never be able to afford it anyways. These exhaust tips are beautiful. I don't know why I like exhaust tips that just come out from the middle of the car. you know, the middle of the rear. Obviously because you know, in the peasant cars I drive, we have exhausts coming from down, but no, we can't you know, disturb this beautiful carbon fiber everywhere. This looks like a camera to me. If you can come closer and take a look at it, it looks like cameras to me, and it would be quite a surprise if you know, McLaren put reverse cameras in there. This is a race car. This is a car you take to the track, not a car you take to the supermarket. But if you want to take it to the supermarket, you've got this reverse cameras to reverse out of your parking spot. So guys, this is just a bunch of their toys, as they call them. These are real. They are real. So yeah, I don't know much about motorcycles. You have this thing, and it is made in Italy, just like our cameraman over there, well, camera woman, if you like to call her. And yeah, you just got a bunch of, again, as they call it, toys, and they just put them all over the place like that. Very nice. And they have a little 722 toy in the distance over there, and I don't even know what that is, but yeah. Let's move on to the next car. Now, you all know this car. It's a Bugatti. This car has a 8-liter engine with W60, like a W16 engine, so 2 V8s together, and it has a quad turbo. So each engine has twin turbos, and they put them together, and boom, it gives you a quad turbo. Now this specific model, the Super Sport, it came with 1,180, 1,184 for those very specific people, horsepower. And I believe this is the car that broke the record, not this very specific one, but this model is the model that broke this speed record back when it came out. Now, this is the engine. You have a 16.4, which I'm assuming stands for you know, the 2 8-liters being together, if I'm correct, because if studies worked out for me, I would be doing this. So 16, I think it's 8 plus 8. And you have a Bugatti engine, Super Sport. But here, there's no glass, there's no nothing protecting the engine. And obviously all this is carbon fiber. But you get air that shoots through the top here and comes out through the back for aerodynamics. Okay, thank you, Bugatti. Now, I like to call myself a car guy, okay? But everybody has something to learn. I have a lot to learn, because when I first walked in here, I saw this from not very far distance. But I saw this Acura NSX, and I thought it was a Ferrari. Me and the cameraman, we thought this is a Ferrari, because it looks like the 348. It has the pop-up headlights and all the cool stuff. Anyways, I never understood this car, why it was such a big deal, or why it's still a big deal. But it comes with a 3-liter V6 engine, and we wouldn't find out how much horsepower it makes because nobody knows. But you can just take a look at this car. It's very sleek. You have some air vents in there for like aerodynamics, for air. Is it real? Yes, it is real. I don't suppose it would be fake with a car like this. What else have you got? You've got a nice built-in kind of spoiler look. You see, looks like the Dodge Charger exhausts, or the Challenger. Ugly exhausts, but you've got a nice spoiler over there. And you got a bed of a trunk. I think like this trunk. I don't know if the engine is in the back or in the front, but I don't think they need that much space for a V6, so I'm assuming it's in the front. But it's a sports car, so it's probably in the back. If you know anything about this car, just let me know if it's in the front or the back, because I genuinely have no idea. Let's move on to the next car. Now guys, we're gonna get our cameraman here to tell us how to say the name of this car, since it's Italian. Our cameraman's Italian too, so how do we pronounce the name of this?
Ferrari 16M Scuderia Spider.
What about the 430?
Before.
Anyways, you did good. You can have it from here. This car comes with a, I forgot. It has a V8 engine for sure. 3-liter engine, or no, 4.3 liter engine. V8, and this one is convertible, and seems like we can get a look at the inside. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. You know, the interior of this car reminds me of my dad. It does. You wanna ask me why?
Why?
I don't know. But it just does. Look at it. It's so complicated. One thing I want to talk to you guys about is the rear end of this car. I don't know who designed it, but whoever did, you're a legend. Like, honestly. Nice little manual. I know nothing. I know it's an Alpha. And it has a Z on the side of it for... I mean, we have the Italian over there, but this says Zagato Milano. Now, if you're Italian and you're watching this, I know my Italian accent isn't so good. And we have our cameraman saying this is a good car. It's a Maserati. And yeah, I don't know what's good about it, but it's good. I'm pretty sure it has a nice history. It's a manual from what I can see from here. And I don't know, the gear shift is so long, you can see me in the background, so there's no use in that. We have another Porsche. Let me guess, what is this? A something RS, of course. 911 turbo. Yes, so we're just gonna assume this one's a 911. The only thing I could probably buy out of this place is this 722 that I showed you guys earlier. And we have this guy over here. I don't know what that is, but yeah.